The nighttime cruise, but you know I'm on a mission. Impossible, that's what they said, but now they wishing. I said, what's the deal, YouTube, man? It's your boy Deal, and today I'm back with another banger. And y'all already know I like getting straight to the point. I like getting straight to the sauce, so y'all boys can go ahead and get y'all's accuracy up and y'all can start firing it up in the range. So first thing y'all gonna want to do is go to your weapons, pick whatever weapon y'all want, and then when you go to the attachments, this is what I like to use on this certain class. I like to go with the high tower 20 barrel. And what I like to do is I like to go ahead and put the sack and tread 40 muzzle on. I like to put the lock grip precision under barrel. I like to put the sack and ZX grip rear grip. And I like to put the SZ mini optic. And the reason I like to go with these is all because it helps your accuracy. Some of it helps boost the damage and range, but most of it is just increasing accuracy. The reason why I pick these is because if you tune them, that's the key. That's the main key of getting your accuracy better. So you want to make sure that you are a max level on your gun, and whenever you are max level, you do unlock the tuning ability, and that's where everything's going to come into play. And so what I like to do is I like to move my recoil steadiness up to about 0.31 pounds. That increases the recoil steadiness, which means it'll be less recoil. The damage range, you can choose to do whatever you want with that. I'm just trying to show you how I like to do the accuracy. If you want to put your aim down sight speed a little bit faster, if you want more damage in the range, then you can go ahead and do that. I leave it where it's at just for the sake of the video. And then we're going to go down to the underbarrel, go to tune. I like to put the hip coil, recoil. I like to leave it where it's at, the hip walking speed where it's at, because it doesn't really matter too much. With personal preferences, like I said, I'm just worried about the accuracy itself. And the hip fire accuracy for me, it doesn't really matter. I don't do too much hip fire accuracy for me. So for me, I put the aim down sight speed all the way to about 0.40, and that's where it's good at for me. And then we'll head over to the muzzle. I put the aim and idle stability up a lot more. And the reason not a lot more, but just a little bit more than the gun kick, because I feel like the aim and idle for me is a little bit better because I do stand still in most positions. So I do keep it there. And then the recoil stabilization, I brought that up a whole lot. I didn't want to put the aim down sight speed too much because I didn't want to lose too much and then not be able to, you know, track them fast enough. But I did put the recoil stabilization up. And then this is the major key when you're doing this. What you want to do is, if you notice, I put it all the way to far. Notice how if you go to where it was at about in the middle range, you know, you have a decent accuracy. But if you go all the way up with it, look how much accuracy you have. Look at that. So if you do that, you'll see you'll get way more accuracy. You'll be able to shoot more opponents, and you'll be able to do things way better than what you were before. So I know this is the part of the video y'all boys has been waiting for. I'm gonna show you guys the difference in between the tuned attachments versus the non-tuned attachments. It's literally the exact same class, the exact same attachments. It's just the attachments with the tune versus the ones without the tune. And I'm gonna be showing you guys that now in the firing range. Let's go ahead and load that up. And then notice here when I aim down the sights, it's still a decent aim down sight speed, even though we lowered it a little bit, but we tuned it up a little bit. It's still a decent aim down sight speed, but we're really worried about the accuracy. So check this out. This is the one with all the tuned attachments. Basically a lock on sight. Look at that. Basically a lockdown sight, even with like the damage range still being decent. It doesn't take too much to kill these guys from a decent amount of range, and we're still got the accuracy. Like, it's basically, there's any recoil really. Especially if you're holding down on the right stick, is barely any recoil. This is me aiming down without touching the right stick at all, just fire. Basically almost a line, literally. And now this is the one without the tuned attachments. This is the one where it's just the same amount of attachments, the same exact attachments. It's just no tune to it. I think, in my opinion, it's about the same amount of aim down sight speed, maybe a little bit slower. I'm not sure. You guys can test that out if you want to, but I'm not sure. Seems about the same, maybe a little bit slower. And this is what the recoil looks like without the tuned attachments. Whole lot more recoil. The other one was basically like a laser. This one right here is basically going up, going all out of the way. And just, you're not gonna hit anybody with this. So you're gonna wanna go with the first class I had with the tuned attachments. Look how much easier it is. Look how much of a laser it is. It's just so much more convenient for longer range shots. It's still got the damage of a short range assault rifle, and it still goes crazy. So that's gonna wrap it up here, boys. If y'all guys did enjoy, Press the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, because I am going to start posting daily content because I want to get this information out to you boys so you boys can go out in the range and go crazy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. They all on me now, my name ringing bells, so they calling me now. I was the one in the back of the back, now I'm all in the front and they follow me now. Yeah, they eyeballing me now. I am a beast, I'm in Halloween town. I am the truth, but got nothing to prove, and I'm red on blue, going swallow me down.